Yes, so the easiest way to find successful Kickstarter projects is to going to the Kickstarter website, and there you pick the link that gives an overview of all the projects, and then you sort them by most funded, as you can see here. And then you can scroll through all the projects and see how much they have raised during their projects. And obviously, given that we are looking into digital projects, we are trying to find items that can be 3D printed or can be made with a CNC machine or printed or made with a Cricut machine and so on. So we're looking for very specific products. And in the course, I will give some pointers on what keywords you can use to find these products so you don't have to scroll through thousands and thousands of projects. But to give a pointer, here is a very successful board game. And one of the things you could do is just offer cards that people can print themselves at home and use that to build their own game. This cuts out the production step and also the shipping step, so people are able to just invest in your card or board game and download the cards and print it themselves at home. So this makes it a lot easier for you to get started. Obviously, there are some steps involved in how you create a board or card game, and we will discuss these in the course as well. Let's do some more scrolling. So obviously, more board games see passing by. This is a watch. You could 3D print a watch, like just share the design files and then also mention that people have to buy one or two components on Amazon. You just send them the link to Amazon and people can compose the watch themselves. That's also possible. Obviously, you're attracting people who are more into DIY, but it's possible to do that. And let's scroll a little further. I see more board games. They're very popular on Kickstarter, obviously. This is a back. You could also, for example, create the files that people use to create this back. Some people are really into quilting or into using needles and so on, into I'm forgetting the word, but into yeah, working with fabric. Some people are very handy in that area. So you could just share the design files, just a digital drawing, and people could use this to make their own bag, for example. It's very possible. I'm scrolling down a little further. Like, for example, this gravity blankets, you could send the design plans to people, show where they have to create stitches, and then, for example, mention a link, a product on Amazon they have to use to fill the blankets. And this could allow people to create their own blanket at home. Obviously, you're limiting the target market to some extent, but it could definitely work. And once you have one or two of these simpler projects under your belt, you can then move over to more complex projects where you actually manufacture these products yourself. For example, this gravity blanket, I assume he didn't make it himself. He just had the design plan and then found a manufacturer and then arranged the shipping as well. But yeah, this already requires a lot of skills because you also need inventory management. You need to be able to finance every step along the way and so on. So creating a digital product is a lot easier and will teach you the skills that you can use later on to create a more full-fledged, if you want to, project. So I'm just giving you a quick overview of how you can find your own digital project on Kickstarter, and the course obviously I think it's more or discussing more in detail and offer more pointers to make this process easier. But I just wanted to provide a general overview. Have a great day and see you in the next email.